Hello, hello. Okay, everybody. Today I am sculpting on Blender. Yes, yes. I finally back to work, done with the game jam. So getting back into my long-term goal project, which is Dealt in Darkness. I've talked about it a little bit about this already. But it's like a multiplayer horror game, and there is this board game within the game called Flashfire, and so I'm making like some making some pieces for that game in the game within the game. It's gameception. It's great. So, how is everyone doing today? I personally am like so tired. I probably should be giving myself more of a break after that game jam, since it was definitely a exhausting experience, but then I would be bored. I would be incredibly bored. So I'm back to work. Back to work. Yep, yep, yep. This is so the pieces I'm making right now, they need to look like carved wood. So that's what my goal is. I've already done a couple. Um it's like I got this piece. I might go back and work on it a little more. I don't think I will, actually. They're like really tiny. Like, it's gonna be on a board game. They're board game pieces, so they're like super, super small. So you're gonna be seeing it from like this big. Honestly, I'm putting more detail into it than it needs to be. But I don't know. I want to make stuff that looks good. So that's what I'm doing. I like my stump though. I think I did pretty good at my stump. Probably it's gonna be like probably like that big on the board, I think. So it's gonna be absolutely tiny. I'm adding so much detail that's not even gonna be noticed. But oh well. I'm gonna have to rework the tree. It has so much less detailed compared to the stumps. Um just are gonna add like some cracks and stuff. But for now, I'm gonna go back to my log. Hey, am I gonna bake normals? Yes, yes. Yep, so I'm working on the high poly right now, which will have the normals baked. And then I got all my low polys over here on the side. Yippee! I know. Baking normals, it is a process, let me tell you. It is so I don't know. Maybe I just haven't found that most ideal way to bake normals yet, but it feels like just such a difficult process for me. Especially in Blender, I had to get like this special add-on just for baking called Baker, and even then it's still a bit of a process. I'm saving up to get the like lifetime version of Substance Painter, because honestly I like painting in that program better anyways, and it has maybe not the best baking, but it has a decent baking. It's a lot easier to set up, I think, anyways. But how are you today? It's been a while. I've been so tired. I have not been up to like streaming, I guess. Been watching shows, goofing around with friends, just taking a small break after the game jam. You do have to like press 10 more buttons than you have to bake. Yeah. I'm a goob. I made a gun. Ooh, a gun. Would you like 3D model a gun or something? Or or more ominously, did you 3D print a gun? I'm really bad. Like, I should practice more, what's it called? Hard hard sculpting? Oh, wow, my brain's, like, malfunctioning. You can 3D print, yeah, you can. There are, like, one-use guns that you can 3D print that are lethal. Uh, there you but yeah, in Blender, that's cool. Uh, Actually, there was someone at my school that, like, got expelled because they 3D printed, like, an actual gun and, had it in their room. And so that was fun to learn about. It was crazy hearing about all that shit. By legal, you mean legal in Freedom Land, right? Oh, yeah. I mean, yeah, in the US, you could 3D print a I don't actually know how legal it would be to 3D print one. It's hard to say. I would have to look it up. Um, but yeah, you're definitely not supposed to have a gun on campus, 3D printed or otherwise. That was like a whole thing. They ended up being like some crazy neo-Nazi, and I'm like, whoa, okay, yeah, please get out of here. Like, how do you go to school, an art school of all things, being such a close-minded and hateful person? Absolutely crazy. My goodness. Go to jail and do not collect money when you pass go. Exactly. Exactly. Like, what the heck? I was like, ah, dude. There was surprisingly a big collection of crazy people that went to school when I was at CCS. I was like, ugh, ugh. I'm glad I didn't have to interact with those people for the most part. I had a crazy roommate, drove me absolutely bonkers. I had a couple of crazy roommates. Well, one was crazy, another one was just inconsiderate. Uh, like, oof. One of them had like, yeah, actually, I don't want to talk about that. But they were just not healthy. They needed some assistance, and I was not the one to give that to them. Yeah, but anyways, I am on to other things. And I am doing, I don't know. I don't know if you were here for my explanation, but I am making 3D assets for a board game. Well, a board game within a video game. Um, and so they're gonna be like really tiny. So they're like they're gonna be like this big on the board. So I really don't actually need to put that much detail into them. I'm just putting detail into them for fun, I guess. Yeah, it is in the title. Uh, I just like talking about it because I think it's neat. It's gonna be a multiplayer card slash board game horror game, and you have to like you're both competing with other players and having to work together because there's a bunch of environmental hazards that you have to work together to fend off. But you also, at the end of the game, want to be the last one alive because only one person can win. It's interesting. We haven't gotten to the horror part of the game yet. They're still implementing the base like card games in it, and so far the one board game, which is Flashfire, which is the game I'm making assets for right now. But I did a play test the other day, and it's getting there. We added like so much to the original concept. Like originally it was just like purely chance based, and I'm like, hey guys, there isn't really any strategy to this game, and like chance games are fun and all occasionally, but it's not really, at least for me personally, it's not something I would come back to a bunch. If the game was purely chance based, I would get irritated and not come back. I like my actions, meanings having impact. And so we added a bunch of stuff to it, or well, the programmer Adam did. Adam, a godsend, such a skilled guy. Snakes and Ladders is peak random game. You can't beat it. I mean, Snakes and Ladders is fun when you for a bit, but I don't know. It's not something I would play over and over personally. But yeah, so we added a bunch of strategy stuff. So now there is like a campfire, and you have to monitor the, I don't know, like the growth of the campfire. You got to make sure it's lit, otherwise your fire will go out if you don't put wood into it, and you'll start getting dealt you'll start losing lives from freezing. There's also like traps and stuff that you can put on the board now, so you can like collect resources to build snares and put it on other people's boards so that they get trapped. I don't know, it's getting pretty neat. There's still like some kinks in there. I think we should do outsourced playtesting, but they're like, no, we gotta get it more polished. And I'm like, polish is fun and all, but how the game looks isn't really gonna dictate how fun it is necessarily. We really need some outsider's perspective, but they're like, we want it to look nice before we show it off. And I'm like, okay, I'll get on that, boss. Well, yeah, you have to be on some substances before it comes. Oh my goodness. Dang. I mean, I suppose, yeah, there are games that could definitely be more fun when you're drinking or something, or using other substances. I personally don't drink, so I wouldn't know. Uh, but I certainly I'm certainly entertained watching my friends do that. They have some interesting reactions when they have a few in them. Just standing in the corner, recording as all the chaos goes by. Yeah, I can imagine. Yeah, I'm like, I'm the one who records all the evidence for later to show them. That's my job. I'm like, you guys are stupid. Oh, actually, I'm going to be visiting my friends. I got plane tickets to go see them. My poor wallet, it hurts, but it'll be worth it once I get to see them, and I'm really excited. So I'm gonna be like completely busy the like whole month of May basically, because I'm doing a how long? It's like 3-week long trip. I think I'm doing 15 days. So more of like 2 weeks, 15 days, 2 weeks. Yeah, about 2 weeks. 2-week long trip. 2-week long trip. I'm going over, seeing a bunch of my friends for their graduation, which is going to be awesome. I can't wait to celebrate their graduation. And then it's also going to be my birthday and one of my friends' birthdays. And we're going to have a grad party for, I guess, a grad/birthday party with all of our like close knit friends, and it's gonna be cool and awesome, and I can't wait. And then on the way back, I'm going to be visiting my grandparents, so I'm excited for that. So a lot going to be happening for me in May. Very busy. All right, how do I get some detail into here? I made like these special brushes based off of the Orbs brush package that was made for ZBrush, but they don't work as well, unfortunately. Honestly, I should probably just use the base ones. Let's get some. There we go. Oh, wait, no, I want this one. Yeah, I want this one. Okay, there we go. I really need to stop getting caught up so much on the detail since it is going to be viewed from so far away. Nobody's even going to see most of this detail. I don't know. I felt like, personally for me, sculpting is always the most fun, which is like I really love organic sculpting compared to hard surface sculpting. Oh, that was the word I was looking for, hard surface sculpting. So I'm not as good as hard surface stuff because I don't enjoy it as much. I don't know. Only sculpt brushes I made are random blobs and random scratches. Yeah. Like I got a bunch of these free ones that are like alpha based brushes. I've been using the wood brush a little bit for this project, so that's nice. But yeah, I would love to like get some, I don't know, some nice custom brushes because I really loved the Orbs pack for ZBrush when I had it, and it was super cool because it was also free. Um, but now I lost that. I don't know. I'm making do with the base ones, so I can't complain too much. It's like have the scratch. Oh, might not have enough info here for the scratch. It's okay. Gun, the gun. There we go. Oh my gosh, did you hear about the Subnautica news? About Subnautica 2? Crazy. I just watched a video on it this morning, and the original devs, like, the case isn't finalized, I don't think, but they're getting their game back, which is heck yeah. Give the game back to the devs. The CEO that Crafton put in charge of the company, I forgot what the company was called, but the one that made Subnautica, the CEO that was in charge of the takeover, they went to Chat GPT to come up with a takeover plan. So there's documentation of them asking Chat GPT how to frick over the devs. And I'm like, no effing way. You are a CEO of a multi-million-dollar company, and you asked Chat GPT how to frick over these people because you didn't want to pay up an extra couple million. Actually, it was like 100 million. You didn't want to pay extra 100 million, so you asked Chat GPT how to screw over these devs because they were going to make you money. Absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. I'm like, oh my goodness, there's no way. No, the reality that we live in is terrifying sometimes. A lot of the times. It's like, oh my gosh, I can't even. I was just like absolutely gobstruck the whole time I was listening to the video. I'm like, no way. They didn't. They didn't. They I'm like, what? How do you get in charge of a multi-million-dollar company and you go and ask Chat GPT on how to screw over other people for you? You couldn't even, bruh. Sounds like he drives a Tesla truck. Oh gosh. Yeah, Tesla truck driver. Oh my gosh, LVO. Oh the gosh, those Saber trucks are so ugly. I can't believe people bought those. Oh my gosh. People are just so crazy sometimes. I don't understand. There's been so much drama going on lately. I'm like, can we get a break? I need a break from the drama, y'all. I can't handle it. Like every time I try and get invested in something, a drama happens and I'm like, I don't want to be here anymore. Like, I don't know if you play or are involved in Roblox at all, but there's a recent fucking thing happening with the Pressure devs. And I'm like, oh gosh. I used to play Pressure a lot. I spent a lot of money on Pressure. And now there's all these allegations about the creator doing all these really, really horrible, fucked up shit to one of the composers. And I'm like, wow, I financially supported like a monster if all of that's true. And I'm like, that sucks. Roblox, I feel, was just past my time. Yeah, I didn't play Roblox as a kid. Um, Mostly because I just didn't really go online as a kid. But my friends are all grew up on playing it, and they're like, "You should play with us. You should come play with us." And I'm like, "Okay, I guess I'll play." And so I got involved because they wanted to play with me. And it's just like an online platform that's, if you ignore all the in-game transactions, it was free to play, and so people from far distances can easily get on there and get involved with stuff. So that was why they played. I personally wanted to play V. Wait, what was it called? VR chat. That's what I was wanted to play. But one of my friends' computer couldn't run it, so I'm like, okay, well, play Roblox, I guess. Everyone knew was Minecraft. Yeah, I grew up on Minecraft. I was a Minecraft kid. I played a lot of Minecraft, which should come off to Roblox, but we ignore that. LMAO. Yeah, me and my brother would play Minecraft a lot. Um, I We had some really fun games that we made up. One of my favorites was like we would get into creative mode and then we would build a base and then we would get out of creative mode and we would try and use all the stuff that we put in our base to destroy and kill the other. It was great. It was fun. Good fun. Oh my gosh. I used to have the freaking $5 Minecraft version for tablet. That I would play that on my tablet. Or $7. $5, $7, I don't remember how much it was. It's so different compared to like the desktop version of today. The freaking tablet version, bro. That was what I grew up on. Till we got an Xbox. But oof. My dad, oh my gosh, my dad did not like the Xbox. So like he grew up on like the PlayStation 2, which was like put in a disc, play the game. And so when he found out that the Xbox was put in a disc, download the game, wait for the game to download. We have terrible internet, so it took forever to download. He got so mad. I'm like, calm down. We just gotta wait. And he's like, we bought the disc. The disc is here. Why you putting it into the game? Why isn't it playing? And I'm like, I don't know. Why are you getting upset about this? He's like, I spent all this money on this console. It should just play the game. And I'm like, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. But I do agree. Like, you put a disc in, like, there's really no point in buying discs anymore. You just buy the content online, but then you don't actually own the game. It's ridiculous. No, yeah, a valid crash out. So I don't even. I still have my Xbox, but it's unplugged, sitting in the corner, neglected. I only game that I would pull that out to play now would be Red Dead 2, but I haven't felt the, I don't know, need to play that recently, I guess. It's still a fun game, but it's like the only game on there that I actually spent a lot of. Oh, and Fallout 4. I'd probably pull it out to play Fallout 4. Those are probably the only two games though. But yeah, I do get super irritated every time there's a new update and it's gonna take forever, and I'm like, I've pretty much exclusively moved on to desktop games at this point. I'm like, if I gotta wait for a game to download, I might as well have the game download quickly on my computer. I can't name a current gen exclusive. Yeah, yeah, I don't know either. Like, all my friends have like Switches, and I'm like, I kind of want to get a Switch so I can play with my friends. But then I'm like, but the Switch is so expensive, and I couldn't even play with them online anyways because I got to buy the subscription to play online. I'm like, nah, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. I'm gonna stick with my computer games. Thanks. Thank you. Oh, I can name a Switch exclusive, but Nintendo is cheating. Lol. Yeah. All of my friends are currently super excited for what is it called? Tamagotchi Life, I think it's called. Just like, for my very limited impression, seems like it's Animal Crossings but with me characters, and it looks very funny. But I don't think it's the kind of game I would play for very long. My attention span is way too short. Oh my gosh. I was just thinking about Audible, like from Amazon, the Audible, the audiobook subscription platform, and how I haven't been reading or listening to a lot of books recently. And I'm like, I need to cancel my audiobook. I need to cancel my Audible subscription. And then I remembered the absolute horrible system that they have in place. ADHD gaming. Yeah, that's me. My friends think I have ADHD, but I'm not going to deal with that. But anyway, the subscription service that they have is absolutely terrible. So I am on like the year-long subscription service, you know, and you would think, oh, you're paying a year in advance, you should get the little credits all as soon as you pay for it. No, you don't get the credits. You get them in a monthly interval. So you start off with one credit after you buy like a year subscription, so you can get one book. And then you gotta wait next month to get the next credit and the next credit for the next month, and on and on. And I've had this subscription for several years now. And like, I used to use it a lot, so it wasn't that big of a problem. But recently I'm like, oh, I don't use Audible that much anymore, and I'm still paying for it. I should cancel my subscription. I don't use it. No reason to have it. And I go to cancel it, and it's like, just so you know, all of your credits as soon as you cancel are null and void. And I'm like, wait, huh? They're like, yeah, all those credits you have stacked up, they're gone. So you have to spend all of your credits before you can cancel. Also, even though I've paid a year in advance for this subscription, my subscription ends the moment I cancel it. So all of those months that I've already paid for to have it, they're not going to give me a credit for those months. It's just gone. It's just they've entrapped me in this Audible credit system, and I'm stuck because I can never find not enough books to buy with the credits by the time I have a new credit. And the credits only last a month. You have a 11 credit cap. So as soon as you have 11 credits, if you go on through the next month and get another credit, you lose that credit and it's just gone. I don't even know. I spent like maybe $400 on this program, and I'm pretty sure I don't have $400 worth of books in my library, and I'm stuck. I need to have like spend a whole day just to sit down and and buy all the books with all the credits I currently have, and then cancel my subscription. It's absolutely ridiculous. I've been imprisoned. I've been book prisoned. I don't know what to do. They've entrapped me. I've been entrapped, ensnared by this absolutely devious company. It's evil, I tell you. Like, how is that legal? How are they allowed to do that? I paid a year in advance and they can just take away my subscription the moment I cancel it? Like, why does it go all the way up until I've paid for? I've paid for this. Why is it being taken away from me just because I don't want to renew my subscription? Like, what? What? How? Absolutely flabbergasted. Absolutely flabbergasted. Like, I don't know. Can't trust anything. I was like, no. I don't. Oh gosh, not this person. Oh my gosh. No, that's the lie. Lie. Not favorite person. How dare? How dare? It's you. You're here. Yes. Hello, Shroom. Hello. I would say welcome, but it'd be a lie. JK, JK. I am glad you're here. Hello. Even if you're here only to harass me, I still welcome it. Anyway, you missed my whole rant about Audible and its evil entrapment. It was a very quality rant, I promise. I've been like going on side tangent after side tangent this whole time. It's been a little crazy, a little whack. But now I need a new side tangent. Tree? Oh yeah, yeah. We are working on a log, or attempting to. Actually, I need to look at my other log just so I match it with that. Wait. Oh, I didn't add anything to the side. Okay. It's gonna be like really tiny. So I'm adding all this detail, and it's gonna be like this far away, not seen. It's great. I love adding unnecessary detail. Heck, I could write like rain was here on this side and nobody would ever notice. My goodness. Hi Bean. Can I help you with something? My cat has decided that she's going to stand right in front of me while I'm trying to sculpt. Bean, Stinker, what are you doing? Why are you doing this to me? I just thought of old OC lore, and now I'm upset. I don't like old OC lore. Okay. Yeah. What is it? You said you got to tell me, like, because now I'm curious. Like, what is it? What is this old OC lore that you don't like? Oh my gosh. I'm thinking about all this stuff I have planned for just this month alone. So stressful. You got denied. Denied. No, no, no. It's a fuck ass bad child thing, like gotcha video type shit. Okay. Interesting. Oh my goodness. Come to yourself. This is a crazy song. I love it. It's raining and anyways, what was I talking about? I don't remember what I was talking about. Well, I was talking about Audible, but I think I moved on from that. Uh anyway, how are you, Shroom? How has life been for ye? I'm like going absolutely crazy personally. I have too much planned for me. I want to do a surprise gift for someone that, and I also need to work on this game project for like this thing, and I also have a commission due at the end of the month that I don't think I'm going to finish, so I'm going to have to ask for an extension on that. And just overall just going absolutely bonkers. I planned out too much stuff for myself. I'm really good at that. Dude, what are you doing, Kat? She's like standing with her face just like staring into my chest like a weirdo. What are you doing? I know you want attention, but like, what? Hello? Such a strange cat. I'm so excited. Tomodachi Life, living the dream full game is coming out 3 days on Switch. Yeah, yeah. I was talking about that earlier. A bunch of my friends who have Switches are excited about it too. They want to like make all of their OCs in the game. Screams in joy. Huzzah! You know what game I want to get? Well, I have the game, but the thing I want to get is all of the DLC for Cult of the Lamb. I really want to play the DLC for Cult of the Lamb. It's so much money though, and I just spent way too much money on plane tickets, so I gotta wait. I gotta wait. I have to make all of the tiers, all the ones I know at least. LMAO. Oh yes, yeah. I want the Woolhaven deal. I don't have any DLC yet for that game, so I'm gonna buy all of it. I'm gonna go all of it and go absolutely insane. What? You got all the DLCs? Hey, Shroom, you should like send your parents' digits to me so they could like hook me up. Or actually, Shroom, give me your Steam account info. You don't need that, right? You don't need that, right? JK. All right, bud. Hey, don't you all right, bud me. Nah, I'll get it eventually. I just gotta wait. I gotta wait. It's probably gonna be in like June or something by the time I get to finally play it. Big sad, big sad. But it is what it is. I love being a freeloader. Wow. Outrageous. Truly. No, but it is nice. Well, I mean, it is and isn't. I like being capable and feeling capable, I guess. So it's nice when I get to do things for myself. You get like a certain sense of pride, but it's also can be really difficult learning how to be an adult sucks. I don't recommend. I mean, you kind of have to do it because it comes whether you want it or not, but learning to be adult, not fun. Gonna have to deal with taxes and stuff. L. What is this random message you've just bestowed here? I had a pet hamster that exploded? Excuse me? What? What did you do? Did you put it in the microwave? What did you do? Why? Why? Why did it explode? Oh my goodness, no. Dude, you're making me remember like this horrible video I saw as a kid. I don't even remember why I was watching it, but it was in a it was on like a video compilation, and they had like a kitten explode because they put it in the microwave, and I was absolutely traumatized for life from that. I'm like, what? Like I can still remember it. It was horrible. It was horribly graphic. I'm like, oh, why why did I watch that video? Oh, I feel like I'm the only person who had a hamster die in old age. Maybe. I never owned a hamster. I wasn't, I don't know, too fond of rodents, I guess. One of my friends had a hamster and it had a heart attack because it got frightened. So it it died from getting scared. Like, oh, I didn't know hamsters could die from fright. That's horrible. I think I didn't really want a hamster after finding about that. I'm like, oh, it just dies randomly because you accidentally scared it. No, thank you. That would be so sad. I did try to have a lizard. I I didn't I didn't do well with that. I tried having a Chinese water dragon, which was supposed to be an easy lizard to take care of. Um, I apparently was not able to do so though, because I had three of them and they all died, and I was so sad. I'm like, I'm a horrible person. I killed all these lizards. And, and the fucking third one died within the warranty time. And my parents were like, you want to go try again? I'm like, no, no, no more lizards. I clearly don't know what I'm doing. I don't want to kill another one. They're like, okay, it's all right. I'm like, no, it's not. I'm a horrible person. I killed all these lizards. I felt so bad. I'm like, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, little lizards. I don't even remember what like the last two were called, but the first one was named Blue, and I loved Blue so much. And then I don't know what happened. They just like died one day, and I never figured out why, and I was just so sad. And then I got a second one, and it died very quickly. I didn't know why it died. I tried again, and that one died very quickly. And I'm like, okay, I don't know how to take care of lizards. I guess I no more, no more lizards. Like maybe I'll try again now that I'm an adult, but I still don't know how to take care of lizards. So I'll definitely, if I do that, try that again. I'd probably get a snake, but I'd have to do a lot of research into how to do proper reptile care. But I don't know. I like my cat, so and I feel like my cat would eat a lizard or a snake, and I don't want that to happen either. I don't know. I don't know. I got another one and it hid behind my parents' stove and got smushed. Shroom. Oh my goodness. What the frick? Snake Metal Gear? LMAO. Bean, what are you doing, cat? Come on. Go chill right here. Huh? The last one was stuck in the wall? Oh my goodness, those poor hamsters. How did it even get in the wall? What? Or actually, the hamsters are the small ones, aren't they? The guinea pigs are the big ones. I guess the hamster getting in the wall was believable. They were named Princess Sunshine and Red. Damn. Those those poor little guys. Oh my goodness. Those lizards were so cool too. the Chinese water dragons. They're like one of those lizards that could run really fast on water, and so they would run across the water. Obviously, I didn't have a big enough aquarium for them to run across the water. It was a pretty decent sized one, but I thought they were super neat, and they kind of looked like iguanas. And like at first, I wanted to get an iguana, but iguanas were like supposedly really hard to take care of, and I'm like, well, these ones are a lot. These ones have a lower maintenance requirement. I'm like, they should maybe I'll be able to take care of those. And it was a mistake. They were not low enough maintenance, I guess. Also, what's going on right here? What is this? What is this funky biz? Like, I don't know. If I ever get reptiles again, I'm definitely gonna have to get something truly on the beginner's list, I think. What what is going on here? Why is this? Yeah, get out of here. Funky geometry thing going on. Low cortisol pet? Yeah, I'm not sure what cortisol is. Oh well, let me look that up. Cortisol. Um, I don't. Part of me thinks that they might have died because they didn't have proper UV. I'm thinking either they died because they didn't have proper UV lighting, or they didn't, or they got like sick from the water or something. Cortisol, a vital steroid hormone produced by the adrenal glands that acts as the body's primary stress manager, regulating metabolism, blood pressure, immune function, and sleep-wake cycles, known as the stress hormone. Huh. Okay. It's a stress thing. Yeah, yeah. My grandparents used to let me name the shrimp they catch, and then they would eat them, and they would just say the shrimp ran off. Oh my gosh. In other words, a pet that gives you low stress. Yeah, yeah. Shroom? That's crazy. Though that does remind me of, no, I didn't catch them as pets, but we used to go camping a lot, and there were like crawdads in the creek, which, if you don't know what a crawdad is, it looks like a mini lobster. They're just like tiny little crayfish. And I used to like have fun catching those. And if I caught enough, we would fry them up and eat them. And they were pretty good. They were decent. They're very small though. So it takes like a lot to get any sort of meal out of them. And like, unless you want to eat the guts, which I was not into that. The only thing you can really eat is the tail. And it's like, it's a really tiny little crayfish. So there's not a lot of meat in the tail. But that was fun. I enjoyed that a lot. I used to like all the time and be like, come on, Dad, let's go catch some more crayfish or crawfish, crawdads. We called them crawdads. I think people also call them crayfish. I don't know. They were fun. They were neat, but they also had pinchers, so you had to be careful. Otherwise, they would pinch you and they would hurt because they had these tiny little powerful claws, and if they got you, ow. So you had to like be careful. You had to sneak up on them from behind and then grab them right behind their head, because they had like they look pretty much just like lobsters. So like that hard shell over their head, you got to grab them right there behind their pinchers. And then you got to hang on because they'll flip their tail a bunch trying to escape. I have more of fiddler crabs where I live, and my cousins used to put them in a bucket to see who would get out first. Lol. Yeah. I don't know what a fiddler crab is. Is it like an actual crab? Fiddler crab. I'm gonna look it up. I'm looking it up. Oh. Oh my goodness. He's got a really big claw. A big claw and a little claw. That's silly. Interesting. How do you think it'd be crab if you try hard enough? Lol. Bean. Oh my goodness, cat. What are you doing? This absolute menace will not leave me be. Hi, Bean. I know you want attention, but I'm trying to model. I'm trying to model, silly. Sometimes I wonder, like, when I tell people, "Oh yeah, I'm in modeling," do people or do people think I'm like modeling with my body? Like, nope. I I usually say 3D modeling. Just trying to clear that up. I don't think it could. I don't know. I just wonder sometimes if I introduce myself as, oh yeah, I'm a modeler, if people understand that I'm talking about 3D modeling, LMAO, or not. I don't look like a modeler, so I don't, or like, so I don't think people would assume that, but you never know. It's just a weird little thought that pops up in my head sometimes. We find them in the marsh a lot. Oh, neat. The muck. I used to be a big muck person, not so much anymore. But oh, once upon a time when I was a devious little child, the muck was where I would go. Had a lot of adventures in the muck. Oh my gosh, you're making me want to go to the beach. I live like, I don't know, 2 hours, 3 hours away from the coast. It's not like the kind of beach you would go, I don't know, surfing at or really sunbathing. It's usually pretty overcast, but it has some really neat rock structures, and you can like find agates, and there's tide pools. And I always thought those were so cool. Like tide pools, you find all the little critters and stuff in there. Like, yeah, that's the kind of thing I'm interested in. I like tide pools and all the little critters and finding the shells. I was a very avid shell collector and rock collector, shells and rocks. I had a very big rock and shell collection. They like to dig holes in the marsh, so when we step into the marsh, we just step on the crabs. Oh no! Oh, that would. Oh, you're just stepping in the marsh, and all of a sudden you hear a crunch. I'm like, uh-oh, there goes another crab. Oh, that's so sad. Mm. There's like sand crabs where I live, so you can like dig in the sand. If you see like bubbles, you can dig into the sand and you can pull up these little. I mean, they're also called sea fleas because they look more like weird flea things more than crabs, but they're like really good for bait. So people often like get these like big old sieves and they would go to the shores and they would wait to see a bunch of bubbles in the sand and they like throw in this big old shovel sieve thing and then they go pull it up and then they sieve through the dirt and then they would go through and collect all of the sand crabs and then they'd use those as bait. Man, I really want to go to the beach now. It's it's definitely not warm enough yet, but the tide pools are so neat. There's like a bunch of rocks. I love the rocks. Not great for swimming, but cool for exploring. It's a fun exploring area. There's like a bunch of hiking trails around it too. As you go hike into the woods and you'd find all these crazy rock formations. There's this one rock that's on the beach that's like this giant archway and you can walk under it. It's really cool. I live 2 hours away from my grandparents' beach. We see a lot of turtles there, and we get ghost crabs, which are crabs that dig holes in the morning and at night. They're kind of shiny at night, and you usually don't see them in the morning, but I think you can. My family went hunting for those a lot. Not like hunting as in killing, just looking for them. That is neat. Um, my dad's a pretty big fisher, so I used to get pulled along for fishing trips a lot on the boat. My dad has he has like this jet boat. He's also more recently bought a sea specific boat that's just for going out into the ocean. Well, actually he didn't buy that recently. He's had it for a while, but it's newer than the jet boat and more it's better suited. The jet boat's better suited for shallow rivers, uh, whereas the sea boat is obviously more equipped for breaking through the waves because it's got a much deeper hull. Hull. Uh, you know the pointy bit. The jet boat is flat. The sea boat has got a sharp curve. Anyways, when I was little, it was just the jet boat, and so we would get pulled out on the jet boat and go fishing, mostly for rockfish. So we'd have to be right next to a rock to to get the rockfish. That's where they like to go. Um, but beforehand, my dad would have a bunch of crab pots, and so he would bait them up with like either old fish guts he'd pull from the gutting area or turkey. I think one year he even bought like a quail from the store, like a just quail breast or whatever. And he'd shove those into the little bait thing and he'd throw them overboard. And after all day fishing, we would go and check on the crab pots. And people kept robbing our crab pots, I guess. And he would get so pissed because after a day full of fishing, he'd pull up absolutely nothing. He's like, there should be at least a starfish in here, and if there's not a starfish in here, that means we were robbed. And I'm like, okay. It's like I really wanted these crabs. And I'm like, okay, bud. I didn't really care. I was not interested in fishing. I found it very boring. So it was an all-day event. You had to go and sit in the water, and then I would get seasick, and then I'd feel like puking all day, and I'm like, oh, can we go home yet? He's like, no, we gotta go fishing. Gotta get these halibut and rockfish and whatever the other fish he got. I don't remember. Link, link? No, lingcod? Yeah, lingcod. Halibut lingcod. Let's see. I never like fishing, even though my family's big fishing and ocean people. I don't like waiting for fish. Yeah, I don't like waiting for fish either. I like grabbing the fish. Lol. Oh yeah, people like to steal crabs. Yeah. What the crabs? Hello, a link. People really like their crab cakes. Yeah, that's true. I remember this one year. I was still like really young, so I don't even know how long ago it was. But my wow, I don't even know what it was. It must have been before we had the boat or something. No, or before we had the crab pots. My dad had this like really rinky dink cheap one, and he didn't, I don't know, he didn't know where to put it or something, and he also didn't want to wait. I don't remember exactly the scenario in which it happened, but he had this really rinky-dink crab pot, and he decided to go up to the pier, and he was like, "Hey kid, I'll give you $5 if you watch my crab pot for all day." And the kid's like, "Yeah, sure." We come back a few hours later. Obviously, the kid and the crab pot is gone. He took it. And my dad, being the absolute crazy guy he is, he's like, "I bet that kid lived in that trailer park. We're going to go around the trailer park and look at all the people and find that kid in my crab pot." And so that's what we did. We spent like an hour slowly and ominously driving through this trailer park as my dad was like eagle eyeing all of the crab pots looking for his specific crab pot. Like, can we just go? This costs you like what? I don't even know, $50 at most. Why are we going through this trailer park looking for this kid in the crab pot? But miraculously, he finds the kid and his crab pot, and he goes up and he's like, "Where's my crab pot?" And the fucking parents are there, and I'm in the car just like, "Oh gosh, what's happening?" And so he he ends up giving the kid like half of what was agreed upon because he didn't stay there the whole time. But he took his crab pot and gave the kid a couple bucks and stormed off angrily, and we finally got to leave. And it was so awkward. This sounds like a story my mom told me about. LMAO. Yeah, it was wild. My dad does not like to feel slighted, and when he feels slighted, he will do something about it, which is, I don't know, both admirable and terrifying, I guess. Because sometimes something's just not worth fighting over, and he doesn't always get that memo. And I'm like, why are you even like? I realize that you've been slighted in some way, but is it really worth all of this trouble? I don't know. I don't understand my dad. Crazy guy. Crazy guy you don't want to get on the wrong side of. I personally only like dock fishing, and that's only because I get seasick easily, and it's just kind of relaxed in nature, getting something I would possibly cook up myself. Yeah, yeah. I would. I still am not a big fishing person, but I would definitely prefer to stay on the dock. But my dad likes going out for the big fish. He has like a yearly tuna fishing thing, so he'll go out and he'll get like a year's supply worth of wild tuna. Um, so he's like really, really into fishing, which I don't know. It's neat, I guess. Neat if that's what you like to do. Just not my thing at all. Your dad always sounds like he thinks he's always right, and it doesn't matter what the actual content. He does. Yes, that is true. That is like, it is so hard to convince him when he's wrong. Uh, yeah, he is a difficult person to get along with sometimes. Hi, Bean. My mom had the same thing with my grandpa. They told somebody to look after their fishing rods and crab pots. They were at some kind of fishing tournament or something, and they were gone after a few hours. And my grandpa came back and was like, "Oh hell no!" Spent like 3 hours running around looking for this person. Yeah, okay, exactly. That's my dad too. He's a little crazy. My goodness, wild, wild person. I don't know. It's strange because like I feel like I'm such a passive person normally, Like, obviously, I enjoy toying with people and just like jokingly poking fun or getting rage baited. But like when it like actually in real life scenarios, I usually don't put up much of a fight unless I like feel that it's worth it. And it's so strange to because I was raised by such a I don't know authoritative person. I guess I don't know. It's like a very big contrast, and maybe I'm this way because I was raised by such an authoritative person. I had to like give a lot to because he was always right. I don't know. I think your dad and my grandfather would get along. It sounds like it. My dad is a very charismatic person. Like, I don't know. He's really good at making friends, I guess. Same with my brother. My brother and my dad are very charismatic people. They are like people. I am not. I'm like the exact opposite of them. Absolutely insane. I cannot. I have difficulty talking to people, I guess. I don't know. I'm just a very introverted and like deal with my own kind of business kind of person. It's easier to talk to people online because I don't know, it's less confrontational, I guess. You don't have to deal with physical conflict. I don't know, there's something there that's less of a buffer for me. So it's easier for me to talk to people online. But people in person, nah, I am silent. I do not talk to people. I'm the person who's in the corner of the party saying absolutely nothing, talking to nobody, and sticking around the one designated person that I came with. You became passive because of how uncomfortable a lot of what your dad always did, and it was just made it easier. Yeah, that sounds right. That sounds about right. Like, it was always a losing battle fighting with my dad, so it was just like, why fight it, I guess. Sadness. But oh well. It is what it is. I feel like I'm getting better. Especially recently. Going to college definitely helped me like find myself, and while I definitely don't speak up about every little thing that bothers me. I feel like I'm a lot better at expressing when I'm uncomfortable or I'm like, no, I don't actually like that, or no, I think you're wrong. That was something that was very hard for me to do growing up. You make me think of that meme of that guy that stands by himself with a drink and party hat and everybody else is having fun and he is thinking they don't know that I'm and then whatever that person puts. Lol. Yeah, that's me. I'm that guy. LMAO. I forget that I just can figure people out if I listen sometimes because I will never ask questions. I'll just figure it out somehow. Huh? What are you talking about? I, you can figure out things about people by listening to them? Whoa. That's absolutely insane. Who would have thought? Who would have thunk it? Truly crazy info. Imagine. LMAO. Oh my goodness. I think I need to like hurry up and finalize this, but I'm putting too much thought and detail into this log. It's not even going to be seen. What am I doing? I don't know. I want it to look good, even though it doesn't matter that much because it's not going to be very visible. Sigh. Sigh, sigh, sigh. Oh well. Here I am, putting effort into it anyways. Hmm. I need something else to talk about now. What else? Oh, I had my first D&D campaign in a good while. Sai mentioned Elmio. Yeah, he's not here. How dare! You just start pinging him and be like, "Get over here, join us." But anyways, I had my first D&D session not too long ago for our 5th campaign, and I'm so excited. It is this like Greek inspired campaign, and we are D&D. Um, and our goal is to become demigods. We're like, it's all Greek to me. Lol. Uh, it. Oh, are you in like Greek or something? Greece? Oh my God, Greece. Uh, in Greece. Oh gosh, what was I saying? Okay, we have to become demigods, and the gods have made some kind of it's a saying. It went right over my head. Whoosh. My friends like to say I'm meme illiterate, so that's my bad thing. But the gods are putting us into this kind of game trial thing, and are like, if you succeed, you'll get great rewards. And so we were given our own island and temples with like a civilization to run, and our goal is to protect them. Our goal is to protect them from monsters, because they made a deal with the mother of all monsters to unleash some of her children upon this one city, and we have to protect them. And I'm like, that's a crazy concept. I love D&D, I say as I fail all my roles and I'm just the comic relief LMAO. That's normally me. I'm trying to play. Normally, my guys are like chaos gremlins and they just do whatever the fuck it is. And it's pretty much just me playing D&D. But this time I'm trying to do a laid back, non combative character, which is very hard considering I picked a very combative campaign to do that. So that might blow up in my face, Leo. But I don't know. I'm challenging myself, I guess, to not be an absolute chaos gremlin. I forget you can read sometimes. What do you mean, Link? You forget that I can read what you type? How dare? What? Excuse me. It's not a meme unless you think Shakespeare is an ancient meme maker. Oh, whoops, lol. I mean, he did like making comedies, so mayhaps. But yeah, I'm playing as oh gosh, how did I say her name again? Scotia? I think yes, Scotia was what I called them. And they are I'm gonna absolutely butcher all of these Greek names. I apologize in advance for that. But I'm playing as an Honori, I think it's called, which is the personification of a dream. And they're like really loose in Greek mythology, it seems like. They don't have a lot of info about them, so I had a lot of like creative freedom to make them what I wanted. And I chose to make my character, Scotia, the personification of dreams of dark force. I thought that was interesting. So they are the dream of the dark forest. He is kind of a meme maker, to be honest. Nori is yummy. Lol. Bean, what are you doing? Hello. But yeah, I I really I was honestly I was kind of underprepared, even though I had like a full year to prepare for this campaign. I'm like, I don't know how I want to really play this character. And so I was just like writing a bunch of notes of like what they would be into. And I'm like, they are a person who likes to journal. They like to take notes of stuff to inspire future dreams for them to weave for other people. Um, they're a being that sees themselves above killing, as it isn't really something they've ever needed to do, because they're a dream. So normally they are either living in Hades, where people are already dead, or they are traveling the universe as a dream, giving people messages and stuff like that. Um, so they were like, "Yeah, I understand that violence needs to happen, and you gotta live and let live, but I don't really want to participate in the killing of other things. I just don't see a point to it, my involvement." It's kind of their deal. And now they're being forced into like, oh nope, you actually have to go and fight things. So now they have to deal with that, because like I give them their goal is to like impress Nyx, which Nyx is like I don't know if she really counts as a goddess. She's like the personification of night. It was like an ancient being that is just the night. And Nyx is the creator of all the Onori. I think that's how you say it. I don't know. The dream people, the dreams, the personified dreams, and many other primordial beings and stuff like that. And so Scodia's one goal is to like make Nyx proud, I guess. And Nyx being this like incomprehensible being of night, it's a very difficult challenge, you know. She's a Titan. Yeah. Yeah, that sounds right. What is it? Soka Crates was the original ship poster in my opinion. Lol. Into Saka, the long walks on the beach. Uh my best friend is always joked. Wait, my best friend is always joked at being a homewrecker because they met this like rich couple and their kids, and they said, "Hey, that wife is kind of fine," and wrote her name down on something, and later said, "I could take the kids." Huh? Excuse me? Like, what? What? Oh, hello. What was that? Dumanium Rex, provide context, peasant. LMAO. You heard him, Shroom. Where's the context? In D&D, lol. Yeah, we were talking about D&D. Oh my gosh. Hold on, I need to get some water. Why didn't I not prepare that for myself? Sometimes I'm a little silly. Oh gosh. Do I not have a clean cup? This will work. All right, I'm back over here. Back into the Greek things. You know who Moros is? Moros? Gosh. It sounds familiar. It sounds like death, but I know Thanatos' death. Moros supposed to be a different type of death, I'm assuming. Context is never needed. It's always funnier without. Wow. Lol. My guys, my friend is in a homewrecker. Shroom. I don't know. You said some crazy things. I'd believe it. At this point, I'd believe it. Bean, what are you doing? What are you doing, cat? Outrageous. Kinda person who foretells impending doom. Ah, I see, I see, I see. Yeah. Honestly, I need to do like a Greek crash course for this campaign. At some point, I'm just gonna watch like a bunch of videos or something. Be like the Greek mythology in I don't know, the pantheon or whatever. Bean, get out of the way. What are you doing? She might be Gryla? Propane Gryla? You had to you had a year to do that. Shh, hush, hush. Silence you. Don't call me out on my ill preparedness. How dare you? I was busy with not doing that. Leave me alone. Okay. Honestly, I think I might just call this good enough. It's gonna be so small. None of these details are even gonna be seen. I really don't need to put too much into it. If I don't call you out, you'd ask me what's wrong? Huh? What do you mean? What are you saying? What are you saying, a link, huh? I don't know what you're talking about. I really don't like these. Wait, let me look at my stump. How did I do my stump? I kind of just did the same thing. Oh, but I also added the wood alpha over it. You know what I'm talking about? Stop playing dumb. Excuse me. Last time I checked, I was a little stupid, so forgive me for not knowing what the heck you're talking about. Oh yeah, look at that. Alpha brush. Beautiful. Oh my gosh, alpha brushes can be so useful sometimes. I'm definitely gonna have to get rid of some of this detail. But I think it looks a little better with that noise in there. Actually, I want this one. Do I need like a bigger stroke or something? Yeah. Oh, wait, that was a little too aggressive, I think. Well, oh yeah, I was talking about my campaign that I had. I did a session the other night, and we it was mostly just like an intro session, all of our characters like meeting up. So it was kind of like a slower thing. It took a long time. We were playing for, oh gosh, how long were we playing? Started at 3, no, we started more like at 4, ended at 11. So 7 hours. 7 hours intro session. I feel like that's pretty common for my group. 7-hour long sessions. which is a lot of playtime. Uh, but because it was like more of an intro session, it felt a lot slower because I don't know, there was less oh gosh, why am I struggling with words so much? Like, what is the word I'm looking for? You're just talking. Uh, commentary? No, role playing. Oh my gosh, there was a lot less like commentary role play. I guess whatever the word you want to call that. We didn't we don't we were like playing a bunch of strangers at this point, so there's not a lot to I don't know say to one another. Not that the other people, of course, said stuff. Like we talked to each other, of course. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like I'm just very awkward, even when I'm playing as fictional strangers with my closest friends. I'm still awkward. Yeah. Oh gosh. The loops that my brain goes through are absolutely insane. People need to study what goes on up here because it's absolutely bonkers. Anyway, I am moving on from this log. It's log enough, I feel like it's gonna be this small on the board. Nobody's gonna see the details, but the details are there anyways. Hello, fellow role players. Do anything over the weekend? How's the kids? Lol. Yeah. Oh my gosh, one of our characters is playing as like a child, which is interesting. They're an absolutely adorable Yanti snake child. They look like a Medusa. They're like I think they're supposed to be a Medusa, but they're the D&D says that they're a Yanti, a flavored Yanti, if you will. I'm gonna save this really quick. There we go. Saved 1 hour, an hour and a half into the sculpt. I'm very good at this. So like one person is like a Medusa slash snake person. Another person is a what is it called? An Asimar, which is like a half god-ish being. So they're kind of a demigod, I guess, but not in the Greek sense. It's very confusing. But they're an oracle, so they get visions of the future and stuff like that. Another person is playing. I don't even know what exactly. Actually, they're like some kind of sentient armor or something. Uh, they're like some kind of sentient armor fighter. So that's interesting. Or there might be an artificer. Artificer. I'm not sure. I need to learn what everyone's characters are. Um, what's the other one? Oh, the someone else is playing as Artemis, who's been like exiled, an exiled Artemis. So they're an ex god turned immortal who's trying to regain their godhood. I always call ASMR as Astman. LMAO. The Astman come. What else? What else do we have? I feel like I'm missing someone. Oh, right. And then another person is playing as a cannibalistic siren. So that's fun. It is a very colorful collection of people. Uh yeah, so it's going to be an interesting campaign, I think. It's certainly Certainly shall. I do believe so. So you could just call them crazy. We know the truth. Shush you. How dare. Cannibal as eats human or eats other sirens, because I think a siren that eats humans is just called dinner. Uh, from what I know about their character, they are a half siren, half human who eats men, like specifically men. They have they hate men, so they eat men humanoids is what they do. Well, that's just 50% cannibal LMAO. Yeah, so she's kind of running a woman cult at the moment. So that's fun. Um, it's really crazy. All of our players are women, but normally we have a pretty uh decent mix of genders as characters, like characters. Uh, but this time, all of us are playing either women or non-binary characters. So nobody on the nobody at least in the adventuring group is at risk of being eaten. So that's nice. Normal Greek things. So true. So true. So they eat the meat of men, right? Oh boy. Yes. Yes, they do. Yep. Uh they just like me for real. LMAO. She also decided that that character was going to be a a sex worker that worked at a bar. So they eat two ways. Too much info, lol. Bruh. They're an interesting I don't know. Right line of work, I guess. Lol. Yeah, there's a very interesting collection of characters. The child that's like the Beyonce slash Medusa character, she is playing as the adopted daughter of Hades. And so she has like this, like I forgot what it was called, but there's like this demonic being that's guarding them. Oh my gosh. And she has like this I don't even know. It's just an odd disposition because like as a person who lives in Hades, as a child that lives in Hades, they're used to the horrors, I guess. So they're like a I think they're a necromancer. I think that's what they decided the character is. I'm not sure. I'm not too sure yet. So they can summon the dead and stuff like that. Uh revive the dead. That's the impression I got anyways. Maybe I'll be proven wrong later. Like honestly, I don't know a whole bunch about the character. Like so we definitely share a bit about our characters, but we like to keep them more or less to ourselves so we can reveal them naturally within the story. So we got like the basics of what other people's characters are, but we don't know a lot of the fine details. So it'll be interesting to see. But Hades is not the god of dead. He just has ownership of the corpses. Uh, yeah, I suppose that is true. Uh, well, I don't know. It's not my character. Boop. Okay. Let's add some more details. I'll join next campaign if I can be a paladin with the oath to the bit. Yes. A link, you must. I'm you know what? I'm screenshotting that and sending that to the group, so now you'll be legally obligated. There is no backing out at this point. That's a contract right there you just signed, buddy. Yep. I gotta do that right now so I don't forget. Oh my goodness, why are people? Oh my god, I have so many pings. What the heck? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Why do I have so many Discord pings? Hello? Everyone's trying to get a hold of me apparently. Where the heck is your channel? There it is. Boop. Dropped. Hades like things is like the unseen and being rich as a fug. Bro owns all the shiny rocks. Lol. I'll work it out. Like I think that's a funny ass concept. Yeah. Don't say AI. Excuse me. A link. How dare you try to get away from this? Hold on. I gotta. Why? What is happening? Why have I so many? What? I have so many pings. Why are people pinging me? I did not give you the opportunity, you liar. How dare you? Okay, that question I can't answer right now. I'll have to remember to come back to that. You should have put it in a different channel. No, I'm putting it in your channel. It's your call out post. Anything in my channel I will say is AI. How dare you? Nobody's gonna believe you, by the way, especially after the stunt you pulled. Everyone's just gonna automatically assume you're lying at this point. Oh, also, one of the Roman, the dev guy, he found your message in the game, the women aren't real message. And he thought it was funny. Snugs also found all the messages that you left in the game, so he also thought those were funny. A real comedian, this one, eh? Lol. The things, the things I let happen, absolutely crazy. I know my audience. LMAO. He was targeting Snugs. Okay. He did chuckle about it. I'm surprised how quickly he found all of the messages. I thought I hid them decently. Like the first one was kind of obvious. The second one, I didn't think anyone would find it. He like freaking eagle-eyed it. He scoped it out. He looked around and was like, bam, that's something out of place. And he found it. And I'm like, how did you find that? I was like, wild. He found all of them. I think, wait, did he find that other one? Actually, he might have missed one. Oh gosh, I can't remember. I can't remember if he found The one I put in the trash can. I threw one of your notes in the trash. I felt like that's where it deserved to be. The conversation one was the funniest one. It was. He found that one. Honestly, I should go back and break, like, hide those separately or something. I don't know. It's hard to tell if it would be the funniest altogether and easily like seen, or if it would be funniest that you would have to go and find all of the conversation to put together or not. Oh, this is great. You missed it though. You left the voice call too early. Allie added a bit to it. She added the bit where she's just screaming in the background. So it just says like a short person in the distance started screaming, and then it's just like a full page of ah. I'm like, okay, that's in the game now, I guess. Oh gosh, we have fun. Oh, it was so fun making that stupid game. The outcome, oh my gosh, guys, the outcome was so disappointing. I haven't gotten to talk about it. Well, I mean, I talked to my friends about it, but I haven't talked about it here. So we finished the game the game jam, okay, and we went through the community rating system that the itch provides, and there was like 525 submitted games, and you had to reach like the top 100 to go on to the like judges judging phase, and we made it. We made it to the 85th place in the competition. Out of 525 games, we got 85th place, which doesn't seem very high, but given how many other games were submitted, it was pretty exciting. We were like, heck yeah, we made it to the next round. Let's freaking go. And so the next part of the phase was the judges reacting to the games online. Like they did a stream where they would play through the games and give like commentary and stuff. They didn't share what they rated each game. They're going through all the games first, and then they're going to share. And I was watching it live with a couple of my friends, and our game shows up. And now, admittedly, the version of our game that got submitted for the game jam was very incomplete. It had a bit of bugs. Oh, hey, Shrimp. We had a bit of bugs, and there was definitely a lot of quality of life things that needed to be tweaked out and stuff. But they started playing it, and instantly, every single one of them gets lost, and they're all confused. And I'm like, oh no, this is a disaster. Like, it's a puzzle game, so I like there wasn't a lot of hand holding. I just kind of like was like, they'll figure it out. I thought that's what I thought, anyways. So you're put into this room, and there's like a bunch of doors and stuff, and there's only one door that you can immediately open. So I didn't think it would be so much of a challenge to just go around to all the doors and trying all the doors and trying to figure out which door opens. I guess more instruction was required though, because they did not like that. They didn't like that there wasn't any direction of where to go. Just paint the ladder yellow. Yeah. So they got lost with that, and then they made it to the next. When they finally made it to the next session, there was a error with the audio. This programmer accidentally put the like triggers too close to each other, and that was a bug we weren't able to fix in this old build. So there was two lines playing over each other, which obviously confused them more. And I don't know what was happening, but like they couldn't figure out that the red power source needed to go to the red input. So they struggled with that for a little bit. They just kept pushing the button over and over and nothing happening. And I was like, okay. There's a button and then there's a red power source right above the button. And then there's the door, and then there's like a power input right next to the door that's also red. And I'm like, surely it's not that hard to figure out that the red door requires the red power, right? That was too difficult to understand, I guess. They struggled with that. They finally make it through that, and then they get lost again. They're like, they have this box. They don't know where to put the box. There's a switch that they're supposed to put the box on. There's a wait. It opens up the next door. They figure that out eventually, and then and then the purple incident, as I shall call it. The guy that was running the competition, he couldn't figure out that that red and blue equals purple. Like there was these platforms, and you had the power on the platforms, and push a button, and the platforms would come out. So they each of them had their little colored power inputs, and there was a blue and a red power source. You could power up the blue and the red platform just fine and then go about your day. But then you had to mix the two power sources together to get the purple power. I found out through other people playtesting the game and observing that placing two power sources on one power input isn't intuitive, I suppose, because there wasn't just that one person that struggled with that concept, but he couldn't figure out what colors made purple. Like he said green plus red equals purple, and I'm like, no, no, it does not. It does not equal purple. Like, oh, and then, oh gosh, and he finally figures it out. He finally figures out because chat is yelling at him. Chat's saying blue plus red, blue plus red, blue plus red. Everyone's saying blue plus red in the chat. And he's like, oh, right, blue plus red equals purple. Thanks, chat. And he finally puts those two together. He gets the last platform open. And then he has to jump on the platforms with the green portable port, which is just like a colored power source that he has to go up to the top to open up the last door there. Americans for you. Come on, man, give me a little more credit. I'm American too. But he he doesn't know what to do up there until he's like, oh wait, the decals. I put decals up there. I put a red, a blue, and a green decal to signify, hey, these are all the power sources you need to power on the thing. And he hooks them all up, and the door opens, and he grabs the green power port and he throws it through the door. And since the door is being powered on by that power port, he soft locks himself, which admittedly is a design flaw on my part. I didn't expect people to bring it with them. I should have thought of that because you had to bring it up to that platform, so why not bring it with you? I see now that is definitely a design flaw in myself. But this is about 10-15 minutes have passed through this whole ordeal. And he's like, okay, I've been soft locked. I'm not doing this again. I think I get the gist. I'm going to judge based off of that. This is 15 minutes. He's 15 minutes into the game. He has not completed the tutorial puzzle. And he's decided he's played enough of the game to understand the entire concept. And I was like, oh, no. He's missed all of the lore. He's missed all of the power-ups. He's missed all of like the Euclidean aspects of the game. He's given 30 minutes, at least 30 minutes to all the previous games, and he's gave mine 15 minutes and decides that that's good enough. And he didn't get past the tutorial. And I'm like, that hurts. That just hurts. I'm like, oh, the disappointment I felt at that moment was immense. Like, retroactively, after the fact, I got so like upset and sad about it because I'm like, there was a couple of thousand people watching this, like, and they got to see this tiny little imperfect snippet of my game, and they're gonna assume that I made something bad. They're gonna assume I made a bad game, and that's gonna be their impression of it, and they're not gonna have any reason to go and try it for themselves. And I was just so incredibly hurt by that, and it was so disappointing. It was so disappointing. Like after the fact, like I think it was like it was like the next day was when it finally hit me how disappointing it was. I was just kind of like sitting on my couch eating a tub of ice cream, like, what the fuck? Oh, and I just kind of like went through all the emotions a day later. It sucked. It really sucked. It hurt a lot. Americans for you. Yeah. Not always the brightest bunch, unfortunately. Like, it's a puzzle game. It was meant to be a puzzle game. I didn't want to hold your hand through the experience. I thought I was giving you enough freedom to experience the game and figure out the puzzles on yourself. But I don't know. There needs to be more structure, I guess, because there was other people that played that I actually value the opinion of that were a little lost. So there does need to be a bit more structure and explanation. But I didn't think it was that bad. And it was just it hurt so much seeing the judges like the interpretations and feelings about the game. I was like, they loved Doug, which is one of my friends who did the voice acting for the character that's supposed to like help you out. But that was like the only thing they loved was my friend's voice acting. So more power to my friend for being a great voice actor, but damn, did it hurt. This just reminds me of the Cuphead tutorial gaming journalist incident. I don't know what that is, but I I can imagine if you only play like the intro bit of the game, you're not going to understand the game. Like, I do hope that they go back and actually play through the game. They said that they were going to come back to games and like play them more thoroughly off stream, but I really don't trust that fact after the impressions the impression that everyone got at first. There was like one of the judges seemed actually interested in playing, but the other, was it 2 or 3, were like, nah, not interested. They just got upset, and I'm like, okay. It was really sad. It was really disappointing. Like, I don't know. Admittedly, there is a lot of issues with the game. There's way too many ways to get soft locked in there. That needs to be addressed. But for a game jam game made in 30 days, I think we did a really good job. Definitely the updated version that we made like a week after the game jam ended. The updated version has a lot more quality of life stuff that was fixed. And while it's still imperfect and has a lot of soft locks, I think it's a neat experience. It's like, I don't know, maybe an hour, 2 hour, possibly a 3 hour, depending on how good you are at solving puzzles. I don't think it's a particularly hard puzzle game, but it's hard to judge how difficult it is since I was the one who made most of the puzzles. So I know all of the answers. I don't know. But I don't know. I think I did an okay job. I've never done level design before. So I tried my best. I tried my best, you know? I don't know. It was a fun learning experience though. I made some new game dev friends and we're talking about working on future projects together since we all worked pretty well together as a team. And so that's always cool, making new connections and stuff. And I learned how to use GitHub, which, is a pretty useful game dev program. So like even if we don't place very well in the game jam, don't make the top 50, where it's like, the goal was to make the top 50 so you could get into this they were going to make like this game launcher thing and then add it to Steam, so you could technically say that you had a published game on Steam. That was like the incentive. So even if we don't make the top 50 and get our game published into that pack, I think it was still a useful, worthwhile experience. I learned a lot of stuff, made some new game dev friends. So like, even though like the judge's initial I don't know, what's the word I'm looking for? I'm struggling for words right now. Impression. The judge's initial impression was pretty heartbreaking. I still think it was a fun experience and a useful experience. So I can't complain too much. I will complain because I'm petty and want to complain, but I don't actually think it was not a negative overall experience. Oh my gosh, Pookie! Hi, Mari. You came at the end of my rant of how depressed I was. Nice. LMAO. Yeah, I was talking about the game jam and how it kind of like the judges had a really bad first impression of our game and it like sucked ass. That's basically the gist. No, I gotta re-explain it? Hell nah. I'm not gonna go through that. Yeah, it did suck. Ooh, we got home from work. Nice. Time to game or work on projects, I guess, if you gotta do that. That's what I'm doing. I have been trying to get work on this project done for forever, and I'm finally doing it. So, game time? Heck yeah, let's go gaming. Tree. Tree. Log. Wood. Yes, this is what we work on. Let's touch digital grass. I do actually have to make some grass for this. So we will eventually touch some digital grass. If you can believe that. Crazy, I know. Oh my gosh, crazy. I was crazy once. They put me in a rubber room with rats. The rats made me crazy. Crazy. I was crazy once. They put me in a rubber room with rats. The rats made me crazy. Crazy. I was crazy once. I don't need real grass. I got some in my pooter. Yeah. Grass in the pooter. It's not the same without the rage bait. That's so true. It's so true. There's no one here that I can upset to the point of leaving. Big sad. What else do I want to do here? Oh, right. The wood brush. Oh, the beautiful, beautiful wood brush. Come give me these exquisite, fine details that I am incapable of doing with these other brushes, I guess. I don't know. It makes it look better, I think. It was so funny when we both just started doing new ones to her for the rage bait. Yeah, rage baiting, rage baiting our friends with that is always peak entertainment. Up until the point that she would just leave immediately, like you just say crazy and then boom, gone. We didn't even get to say the rant and they're already gone. I'm like, oh no, come back. I gotta do the I gotta do the loop. But now she just leaves. So sad. I'm like, don't you love me, Pookie? Just let me let me rage bait you. Come on. Come on. I started timing it for when she joined back in the middle of it. LMAO. I'm not that good at planning out, I guess. Okay. Here we go. Oh, I forgot the bottom over here. I did not give the bottom any love. My bad. We know I can plan this. Like, okay, don't need to call me out, buddy. Come on. Come on. Call me out. My own stream, come in here, my own house, kick my dog, slap my cat, eat my sandwich. What the fork? How dare you? How dare you? How dare you? Why would you do that to me? Outrageous. So rude. So rude. Hey, no, that's my sandwich. You can't have my sandwich. Shrimp, you better put that sandwich down. I will get the spatula out. Don't test me. Oh, yeah. The spatula's coming out, bud. No, I'm saying I can plan out any bits out and I have the patience. Don't put your insecurities on my bragging. You're such a freaking bitch. How dare you? I'm going. Shut up. I'm still absolutely flabbergasted with that last stunt you pulled. And then you posted the explanation video on YouTube, publicly on YouTube. You bastard. You're such a. I'm going to get you. I will get you. I will be showing up to your house very soon and I will be getting you. You best be prepared, bud. Shrimp, no, you can't have the sandwich. It's my sandwich. Okay. What am I doing here? I don't know what I'm doing. Oh my goodness. How long have I done this? 2 hours? Dang. It's like sometimes it feels longer, sometimes it feels shorter. I don't know. I feel like I don't know. It's easier for me to work when other people are like quote unquote around. Like I like joining VCs to work and but sometimes they start playing games and I can't focus because there's either too much going on in the game or I want to play the game or they're being loud and like I work better when people are like, quote unquote around like work sessions, but I can't do it when people are gaming. And but I feel like streaming on Twitch with like other people, it's a pretty good setup for me because it lets me kind of just ramble about whatever's on my mind, but it also lets there be enough quiet so that I can actually like focus and work but also there's people like, around, quote unquote. So I feel like I'm in a shared workspace. It's like a really good setup, I feel like, for me personally, to just work. It's a chill setup. I can just like, oh yeah, get into the groove, get into the mindset of work. It's work time. Real, which is why you need a 2-hour video on a terrible book. Yeah, I well, maybe that last video of the terrible book we watched, um, I kind of got too captivated and absolutely flabbergasted by what was in the context of that book that I was trying to work on, but then just got absolutely engrossed in what was happening by the absolute appalledness that is that even a word? I don't know. The absurdity of what was in the contents of the book. And I lost focus from my work. My brain is a very strange thing, okay? It needs to be studied. Like I need a certain amount of entertainment and a certain amount of structured organizedness, I guess. Like if it's something new and interesting, I cannot watch it while I'm working because I will get distracted in or engrossed in whatever this new thing is. I if it's something old and I've seen it like a bunch of times, that's fine. I can totally tune that out, but my brain will still be like entertained or engaged enough to recognize what's happening without losing focus from my work. But otherwise, it's like no. And then if there's nothing, it's just like my brain's like, ooh, look at this shiny thing over here, and like, oh, look another shiny thing over there. Oh, shiny, 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 and I can't get anything done because there's nothing to focus on. I guess there's too many things to focus on. So there's like this horribly fragile balance of focus that I need to acquire in order to actually get my work done. And it's like such a pain. It's such a pain. My friends are like, you like probably have ADHD and you should go like get medication for that. And I'm like, while me having ADHD sounds like a very plausible thing, I don't really want to rely on a supply of drugs in order to function. I feel like I just want to be able to function even if I'm not medicated. And since it's like my health isn't really uh dependent upon this medication, I don't want to take it. I want to figure out a structure of my life that works with my I don't know, my thinking disability, I guess. My my productivity disability, whatever I have, my inability to focus. I want to work with it instead of just forcing it. So I don't want to take medication for it. I think that if I just find the balance, I can get it done. That's my thought anyways. I think I do a pretty good job most of the time. Um I'm pretty good at like regulating when something is being too distracting and I need to find something else to that helps me just lock in. The one disadvantage is that sometimes it can be hard to get that initial lock in. And if I am provided with a bunch of interruptions, I can get incredibly frustrated because if I get into the flow and then somebody comes in and interrupts my flow, I will like genuinely get upset because it's so hard for me to like get into that mindset sometimes. There we go. Sounds like a you issue. Wow. I worked during all of it, but you can see where I started to lose brain cells. Lol. Outrageous. Realistically, a lot of people have some spectrum of ADHD. It's just whether or not you think you can get to the balance without additional help or not. Yeah. Like, I don't know. While I don't think I have a perfect structure that complements my needs, I think I have a good enough handle on it that I don't need to seek medication for it. Also, how else would I have shown off that bit without the YouTube video? Mitchell, shit, fuck. Uh, fuck you. That's my answer to that. How dare you? Anyways, talk to me. How dare you? I'm sorry. It slipped. This is my bad. Also, you enraged me. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. What am I doing here? I don't know. I don't actually care if you call me by name. I just think it's funny. That means I won. Wow. Okay. Frick you. Well, I don't even. I feel like I don't even know what your last name is. And there's so many people in the world called Mitchell. So I'm not going to say your last name because I don't know it. And Mitchell's such a common name. It doesn't really give a lot of context. Uh, Bean, what are you doing? Gosh, I need a new topic now. My some sort of productivity thinking problem. Do you mean ADHD? No, couldn't possibly be that. Couldn't possibly be that. That's crazy talk. Absolute absurdity. I mean, everyone collectively just calls me Mitchell instead of a man or a human, which is funny. I'm diagnosing you. How dare? I get out of here. You ain't my doctor. Oh my goodness. Dude, I need to like go get my wisdom tooth removed, I think. And I'm absolutely dreading that. I do not want to handle that. Like right now it's not causing me any pain, but like I can feel it. It's not growing correctly. It's like growing into my other teeth and it's going to become a problem soon. And I'm like, you got to go deal with that, Rain. It's just going to get worse. And I'm like, oh, I don't want to get it removed. It's going to suck so much. It was like, it's going to be worse if you wait. And I'm like, no, don't want to do it. I'm tired. I am now. I can do that for you. No, you get out. Stay away from my mouth. Look, we don't need to diagnose the like 12 obvious things in the chat right now. Wow. Okay. I'll fight you. I got removed from Moon. I think I get the gist of it. No. You guys ganging up on me. How dare. Because I need to work. Stop distracting me with your false diagnosis. How dare you all? I'm gonna fight you all. I'll fight a whole army if I have to. Like debating if I should add more geometry. I don't need to. I need to keep reminding myself I don't need to add that much detail because it's not going to be seen. It's literally not going to be seen. And yet here I am. I'm absolutely crazy. Crazy. I was crazy once. They locked me in a room. I love a room with rats. The rats made me crazy. Crazy. I was crazy once. They locked me in a room. Rubber room. Rubber room with rats. The rats made me crazy. Crazy. I was crazy once. Shrimp, I appreciate that every time me and you are both in chat, we just managed to simultaneously bully. How dare! How absolutely dare! Don't agree with that. Don't agree with that. How dare you guys? I'm just glad that Shroom's not here anymore. If Shroom and the you two frickers were still all here together, I would just be a pile of mush on the ground being oh my god, pummeled by verbal abuse. I'd be dead. I'd die. True. Outrageous. Absolutely outrageous. Can't have nice things over here. You guys always break it. If Shroom was helping, I'd be the happiest I could be from last time I was here with Shroom. No. Sounds like a great time. No. You guys are terrible. Oh. Even in my own house, I cannot get a lick of peace. Oh, man. Why? Why are you like this? My poor heart can't take any more. I love the internet. It brings us together. Yeah, together to beat me. Wow. How heartwarming. I love being I love being the verbal punching bag of my friends. How lovely. No, no. That is a lie. That is a lie. No, no. Don't clip that. You get out of here. Oh gosh. This is absolutely outrageous. I'm being framed. I'm being framed and slandered. Framed and slandered. Outrageous. Let's see. That looks like a log. I feel like the tops are kind of lackluster. I don't know how to spice it up though. I'm not really an environment artist. This isn't my forte, and yet here I am doing it. I just should have said I'm sticking to the creatures. Frick you. But I'm like, oh no, you need a general 3D artist to do all the props. Sure, I can do that. And here I am suffering for my choices. I just want to make the characters. I just want to make the silly little guys. But no, I must create game board assets, I suppose. You should see the other clip I got where Rain admitted to dressing up as a furry and No! I did not say that! You're don't That's a horrible thing to say with no context. No, don't say that. No. I was talking about how I was the Easter bunny one year at one of the local Easter egg hunts. And I would give, children would come up to me and I would give them a hug and they would have pictures taken. And I accidentally scared one child. Okay? Oh my goodness. You're gonna be canceled on Tumblr.com. No! No! It was just the Easter bunny. my gosh. I can't with you guys. I can't. I'm losing my voice over here. How many alarmed gasp and explanations I have to give. Oh my goodness. I'm not laughing at the terrible things you did, but over the weak child. Can that be? That's not. That's not. I, I love embarrassing you in front of your other friends. It's so funny. You're a bastard. No, I can't do you. Oh my goodness. Oh, oh my god. I need to. Whew, that got me. Okay, back to it. My gosh. Oh my goodness. Killing me. You guys are killing me. I'm going to be dead by the end of this stream. My blood will be upon ye hands. The people dressing as Easter bunnies in my local area are scared of me, if anything. Okay, buddy. Alrighty. My absolutely jacked shrimp headcanon is not being disproven at this moment. Shrimp, what did you do to them? No. You gotta understand. They go to the gym. They're absolutely jacked. They're the most muscular being in existence. Just staring in their presence is absolutely awe and intimidating. The most jacked shrimp there ever was. Anyone in their right mind would fear such a being. Rain, I don't believe you. How dare you? That's outrageous. Why would you never believe me? I only believe shrimp. How? What? Shrimp? Shrimp is a devious little fellow. You cannot believe them. How dare? Why would you? How could you believe them over me? This is outrageous. The absolute slander that's going on in my own house is beyond comprehension here. What? How dare you? I, I can't talk of the incident. The incident? Excuse me? What do you mean by that? What do you mean by the incident? What happened there, Shrimp? What do you mean? I feel like some explanation. But hey, don't change the subject on me now. Wait, no, don't let them get away with this. What? No. Oh my goodness. I'm scared. I don't feel safe. Guys, I don't feel safe. It's okay, you're no. This is a friendship made in hell. I'm scared for my well-being now. It is really nice weather now. Oh gosh. Oh my goodness. You guys ever gotten a VC together? It'd be over for me. I would just die. Instantly. Death. Oh gosh. Imagine if all three of you got in a VC together. Instant death. I would instantly die. Look, you just introduced me to Shroom and Shrimp. What could possibly go wrong? Everything. Everything apparently could go wrong. Nice thing to add to my bucket list? What? No. No, no, no. I you guys tried to kill me? Is this the plot? Is this the plan all along? Just oh my goodness. I don't I'm absolutely flabbergasted. Absolutely flabbergasted. Okay. We're moving on to the tent. Look at my tent. Isn't this a nice tent? I love it. I'm so incredibly skilled. It's not like I punished our friend group when you introduced me to a different chaotic friend in the friend group and we schemed. That is exactly what happened. Apparently, I just can't add new people to the friend group because all of the people I make friends with are just as crazy and insane as I am, and they're just chaos gremlins. I make friends with chaos gremlins, and then when I bring them all together, they all converge against me. Like what? What? Why? Yes, you are. Don't lie to me. You are a chaos gremlin. You're a chaos gremlin. A link to the face is a chaos gremlin. Shroom is a chaos gremlin. Y'all are chaos gremlins. I only converge on you because you want attention. Hey, hey now. I will fight you. I will fight you. Outrageous. Out. The absolute audacity. Absolute audacity. Outrageous. I can't. Beyond me. It's beyond. I can beyond words. Beyond words at this point. You're already going to fight me anyway, so I might as well go down swinging. That's true. But counterpoint, stop that. Stop that. I respect that. What? No. See? Chaos Gremlin. Evidence of the chaos gremlininess of you. Just absolute. I love a good fight. Exactly. Okay. I need a save. It's time to sculpt a tent. Tent time. Beautiful. I can't wait until I'm done with these assets so I can start designing the creatures. I want to design the creatures so bad. But this feels so far to the future. Oh, I'll get there eventually. I won't fight back so Rain feels guilty afterwards and it haunts afterwards. No! You don't. No! Don't do this to me! Don't do this to me! Don't say it's a great idea! Oh my gosh. You guys are the worst. Absolute worst. I. Just. Wow. Just. Wow. I don't even know what to say to that. You got me all flabbergasted over here. I'm trying to make my tent. Y'all are being absolute little gremlins. How am I supposed to make my tent with you being gremlins over here? Outrageous. After fighting Rain in court, I should have done that, but also it was funny. Come on. Wow. Wow. No. No. Mm-mm. Because you never thought someone would outsmart you in your own game. No. Mm-mm. No, 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 that's not true. I, I, I'm still the master of this game. Trust. I didn't get outsmarted. I don't know what you're talking about. You're just crazy. You're crazy. No, you're not. What? Yes, I am. Nobody believe these two liars. They're lying. Lying liars. Then why have I checkmated you again? Nuh-uh. No. N- Counterpoint. Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh. That's what I have to say to that. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Yeah, you can't come up with anything better than that. That's the best defense. I nuh-uh, you're nuh-uh. Let's how about that? Oh my goodness. mm. Rain, if everyone is lying against you, I don't know if we're the problem here. Hey, whoa. We were supposed to check logic at the door before coming into here. How dare you bring it back into my house? Take that take that shit outside. No. No. That was supposed to be left outside. You need to go back. You need to go and put that outside. We don't have logic in this house. Are you kidding me? Ah, so rude. I can never invite guests over. It's always so rude. Why would I listen to you? How dare. This is my house. You come to my house and you spit on my floor. You kick my cat. You steal my sodas without even asking. And you have the absolute audacity to not listen to me and check the logic at the door. I would never kick beans. I don't know. Wrong. I kick your sodas and steal your cat. Hey, don't steal them. I would just take them with me as I leave. No, don't steal my cat. No. Beans, go hide. Quick. They're plotting. The gremlins are plotting. Shake? No, don't shake. You can't both have my cat. No. No. You cannot have beans. Beans stays right here. Mm-mm. Not allowed. I'll fight both of y'all's. Trying to steal my cat. Outrageous. We can have shared custody. Nuh-uh. Don't you dare. Shrimp, don't you dare. Nope. Neither of you fools get beans. Okay. No! Shrimp! No! How? What? No! Beans! Beans! Do evasive maneuvers! Stop chewing on your toes and go run! Hide! Oh my goodness. You guys are outrageous. Oh. Wait, what's happening? No. Is Blender crashing? I saved a couple minutes ago. Blender! Blender, no! Blender, don't do this to me! No! Okay, it's not crashing. We're good. We're good. Everybody calm down. It's all good. Crisis averted. Woo! Terrifying though. Okay. I do need to take like a 5-minute restaurant. Oh my god. Restroom break. 5-minute restroom break, y'all. It probably won't take me that long, but a short break to grab snacks and whatever. A 5-minute restaurant break. Yep. Everybody, quick! We're packing up. We're going to go to the restaurant. 5 minutes in and out. All right. 5 minutes or less. I'll be right back. Okay. I have returned. Okay. What are you yahoos talking about? Getting in and out of this county. I don't know. So responsible. I just want some Olive Garden. Olive Garden sounds good. They have bread, and that's all I need at a restaurant. Olive Garden bread is really good. Well, we can go to Texas Red House for their bread as well, as long as there's bread. And Ray's the one who invited, so she's paying. What? Wait, no! I ain't paying. Yay, infinite bread. No. The bread is free as long as you order stuff. So yeah, it's kind of infinite bread in either place. That sounds awesome. It is awesome. Now I want oh my gosh, Olive Garden. This is outrageous. That's like a 30-minute drive for me. That's too long. I don't want to drive that long. It's probably a subpar Olive Garden too, considering it's where I am. Actually, I don't even know if I've ever gone to that Olive Garden before. Maybe once. Plus, I'm pretty sure it's Italian food, which I love. It is Italian food. Olive Garden is Italian. Well, if you were over here already, I'd get some free. Well, shut up. I'm trying. If you checked my channel, you will know that I am on my way. I got my tickets I got them yesterday, and I will be there the 10th of May. So in a month. I will love Italians forever for finding out the tomato cheese combo. Well, tomato and cheese is a pretty banger combo. The other day I made myself a grilled cheese with a slice of tomato in between. Oh, that's so good. Oh, I should make that. Oh, that sounds so good. I already ate lunch, but I might make that for dinner. Dip that into some like tomato soup. Mm, yummy. Yeah, but you forget I have to hide from you at that time. No. We will find you. We will. You can't. You can't escape. You will be found. There's no point in hiding. You will be found. Anyways, you have to go eat Olive Garden and then fight in the parking lot. Yeah. I mean, fighting in the Olive Garden parking lot. I feel like that's a pretty Link thing to do. Where did that username even come from? A link to the face. You use that everywhere. What was the inspo behind that? Hmm. Man, I'm getting you guys talking about food is making me want to like go eat some food. It's not lunch or dinner time though for me. It'd be a very early dinner. No, if we're fighting a parking lot, it'd have to be Denny's. Hmm. There is a Denny's by me. I don't know if I've gone there maybe once. Now I want Denny's. Oh, I want chocolate chip pancakes. Stop talking about food. Oh my gosh, you're killing me. Oh, making me hungry. This is Brain, what's my favorite video game franchise? I don't know if you've ever told me this before, but I'm going to guess Zelda or whatever. That is it's the Zelda franchise, right? I don't know. Correct. Yeah. So Yeah, but like a link to the face? How does I don't know. I don't get it. Bean, move out of the way. A link to the past. Mm, it says to the face though. You silly. I like how you got it instantly. What? Wait a minute. Huh? Wait, but how does it's a reference to that game? There's a game called Face that's about the past? What? I'm so confused. I don't get it at all. I'm lost. Does not compute. Bean. Everyone, Bean is here. Hi, Bean. She's watching me. What you doing, Stinker? She's like glaring at me. She's like, you've been ignoring me for too long. How dare. Normally I would have taken like breaks and I would have messed with her. And she's like, she's upset that I'm not giving her attention. The game is called A Link to the Past, and I thought it was funny to play off of it. Interesting. Okay. Interesting. But why to the face? Are you throwing links at people? That's what I imagine when I hear that. Like a link to the face. You're just throwing link at people's faces. Just pew pew pew. You got a link in your face now. You didn't know that game? No, don't I never really got into the Nintendo franchises, I guess. Like I played Mario Bros for the Wii, and I played Mario Kart for the Wii, and I played Mario Galaxy for the Wii. And that's about the extent of my involvement into the Nintendo franchise. Yes, that's the joke, Raina. It's a reference to the game Wii Wii. Yeah. Okay. Well, I I like okay. It's beyond my understanding. I don't because I don't get the I've never seen the game. I don't know the game, and so I don't get the reference. Big sad. Like I don't know. The only I did at one point have a DS, a DSi. Um, and then I had the Wii, but yeah, I didn't really have any other Nintendo stuff. I don't even, did I even have any like Nintendo games on the Wii? I don't think so. Or not the Wii, the DSi. I'm mixing up words at this point. I'm just confused. Mario Galaxy. If you ask me in VC later, I'll explain it a little better. Ah, okay. Yeah, Mario Galaxy. Hmm. I kind of want to play a game. Kinda want to play a game. It's been 3 hours. You know what? I'm gonna transition. Let's play a game. But what game? What game is the question? Let me look at my library. But I came here for the tent. No tent for you. Oh my wait, Shrimp. Since you're here, you all can watch me suffer trying to fight the knight, huh? How about that? Yeah, you want me watch me suffer watch me suffer playing the knight? Let's all point and laugh. Hey, I did pretty good last time I was trying it. Play Mario Galaxy. I don't have that game. Not here anyways. Oh my gosh, what is hello? Oh there we go. Let me just boot this up real quick. Deltarune. No, we're not playing chapter 4. We're suffering at the end of chapter 3. I gotta get my controller for this. Okay, let's get this over here. And oh gosh, I gotta resize this. No, let me resize it. It's such a pain because my monitor is like a high res monitor, so it's so much bigger resolution wise. Wait, it's so much bigger resolution wise than my tablet, my drawing tablet. Okay, here we go. Oh, and I gotta update my info. Yeah. There we go. We're gonna beat the knight. The music. Oh yeah, the music. I'm gonna turn that off. Okay, let's see. I got. Do you hear the music for the game? Music for the game's playing though. Yeah. Okay. Good. So, just transitioning. Okay. Update my stream info. Stream info updated. Here we go. My controller connected. Oh my gosh. Everything's running so slowly. Wait, is this gonna let me stream this? What? You guys seeing how slow the text is coming? Hello? The tent is calling. No, I wanted to play this. No. Oh, man. Bruh. Okay, wait, hold up. Hold up. What if we killed the PNG tuber? Your computer's overheating again. It didn't help. Where are you? I'm lost in the darkness. What is happening? It's just stuck telling the story. My computer does not like this. Press any button. I'm pressing all of the buttons. The buttons are being pressed. Don't you worry. I'm trying. It's not working. Come on. There's not even any music anymore, bro. Okay. Apparently, Deltarune is not optimized for this. This is not a streaming a stream/laptop friendly game. You're gonna go eat some steak without me? This is outrageous. It's not even letting me. I don't know what's going on. I'm just stuck watching this. Oh wait, there we go. Bye, a link to the face. Bye bye. Oh gosh, it's so slow. Oh my gosh, the lag is there is no way I will be able to beat the night with this much lag going on. What do you mean it will help me? The lag? I can give it a try, but I might need to go look at him, he's barely moving. No. No. I can't. I can't. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work, y'all. Oh, this is so disappointing. The lag is consistent. Please try. Okay. Sure. Okay, sure. I hope this is entertaining. Walking. It will be so funny. No. I gotta update the fucking stream name. Trying to beat the night in Deltarune, but the stream is fucking lagging. But with a bunch of lag. No. That's so laggy. Also, well, okay. Multitask. Walking. There's no music, so that's even no dancing dinos. There's no music. What are you doing? Walking. Oh, we made it. Hey! Audience, would you please stand up and clap for our winners? For outstanding kindness and bravery, the Lightners have won the grand prize. Slow scroll up. It's Toriel. It's Toriel. Here she comes slowly down. Oh my gosh, guys, it's Toriel. There she is. Don't worry, I will save ya. Totally. This lag's definitely not going to stop me from doing that. Right? Where did the tree go? There you go. She's all yours, folks. It's so how wonderful. The family's all together again. It's so slow. It's so laggy. No, you can all finally. He was so petite. Oh no, he got hit by a very slow project thing. Flash. Oh no! Ta-da! Your arms are slowly falling into the abyss, and you're slowly falling over. Slow. Oh, there he goes. We did it. Ta-da! Is this really this entertaining? Watching this atrocious lag? They're very chill. Yeah. Okay. Whoa. Who the hell are you? it's so slow. It's so slow. He's just aura farming over here. Yes, we get it. They all have vision problems because they look like 10 good seconds before seeing the night. If you don't tell us who you are, then yeah, it's kind of funny. I know this is going to be even more impossible. Stop aura farming and turn around already. Thank you. Okay, so much aura farming. Exactly, bro. Dude, he's just sitting there. Okay, no, that was arms up. There's so much lag. And he's doing a thing. He's doing his thing. He's well, Mario, no. Oh, wait, Susie did something, guys. It's so laggy. Like hell, we're letting you take her. Being slowly dragged. So stupid. Look out for this very slow. Oh, they slowly went away. Chris, Rosie, come on. Look at Marble. Look at. Oh, he's crying. Oh, he's sad. Oh, he turned white. They whitewashed him. They're taking their sweet time. Oh, now he's screaming. Bruh. It's so slow. Why is it? Oh gosh. Shrimp, why do you want to watch this? Decor black. Yep. 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 We see it. Oh. Oh. A swish. Oh. Oh. Oh my gosh. We made it to the fight. We did it. We made it to the fight, y'all. It's. Oh, the music is normal. Yeah, the music's been normal. Ah! 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 This isn't as exciting with it being so slow. Oh, I got hit. Bruh. Hold breath. It's so... I like, I might, maybe I could defeat it with all this lag, but come on, it's gonna try. It's gonna feel like so stupid, and it's gonna take forever. It's gonna be such a stupid win if I even beat it this way. Chris held their breath. Their heartbeat quickened. The soul now moves faster. I doubt that. Should try it. Don't look at chat. Okay. Susie used Ruse Buster. Wham, 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 wham. Whoa, look at that. Like, this isn't that exciting. I don't know. Oh, well, I got hit once. Don't look at chat, don't look. Does it even hold it? I don't know. We'll do it again, I guess. Shrimp. I feel like this is gonna be a very boring fight with how much lag is happening. Chris held their breath. Chris smiled. Nothing happened. Okay. Susie used Rude Buster. I'm having a great time. Try until you die. Okay. Oh, it's this one. This is the one that always gets me. Well, the second iteration usually. It Shrimp. It's not even that exciting to play it like this. It's so slow. It's so slow. Bruh. It's going to take forever. Oh, well, Susie died. LMAO. Susie was hurt, beaten. Susie, why'd you do that? Skill issue on her part. What? Get better? Don't yell at me. How dare. I'm trying, but it is so unbearably slow. I don't know how to time my reactions because they're so slow. Wait, what is he doing? Oh, this. Hey, isn't even gonna be that much of a challenge. Oh, well, I got hit. I guess it's gonna be some sort of challenge because I'm just still bad. Like, oh gosh. It's so slow. You're playing on so much lag, don't get hit. Don't yell at me. Does holding your breath more than once do anything? It said it did nothing, so I'm going to assume no. I don't know. Ultra heal. Only once. Yeah, okay. The night. Dude, I'm not if I beat this with this much lag, I'm not even going to count it because it's so stupid. It's like, what is the point of this? Like, why is the music playing normal, but I gotta deal with all this fucking lag in the movement? It... Is this really that exciting for you? It's not very exciting for me. I'm gonna have to try a different game because this is, yes it is. Hopefully you get enlightened from this and beat first try when it doesn't lag. Wow. Wow. I mean, Rousey's still alive. That's something. Rousey's usually dead by now. Listen to this jam. It is a good jam. Didn't think we'd still be standing, did you? Wow. The very small, slowly approaching particles are coming. Okay. Dancing dino, dancing dino. Imagine if the music was this slow too, or as slow as the lag. That would be awful. This would be I mean, it's already unplayable. You're just forcing me to do this because you're cruel. Decor. Okay. Woo! You don't know what it is? No, I don't know what it is. Thing is, you actually messed up picking a fight with us. It's the opposite of Nightcore. Implying that I would know what the Nightcore is. Assuming it's just night vibes. I don't know. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. Oh shit! I didn't move quick enough. Oh my gosh! Oh, I got it. Damn it. Oh my gosh. Oh, okay, we finished that. Don't you give me a ... or ellipsy. Don't give me that. Rousey's gonna die. This is unfortunate. Let's do defend. Then we'll do the Rude Buster again on the night. And then Rousey, you should heal Chris. Okay. Nightcore is sped up, Song Daycore is the opposite, so it's sped down. I mean slowed. Okay. You're all damn alone. Me? I got Chris and Rousey behind me. You tell him, Susie. Slay. Slay! Slay! Slay your enemies! Oh. This is... Oh... Shrimp! What? Like, come on. This could not be exciting for you. Nothing is happening. Nothing's happening, Shrimp. Nothing's going on. This is great. How is this great? Explain it to me. I think you're absolutely bonkers. Oh. I don't have enough. Wait. We can use the tension gem, yeah. Raises TP. Oh, beautiful. And then Susie can do the Rude Buster. Perfect. Shadow Crystal in one try, and then we move on to Chapter 2. Nah, our Chapter 4. Nah, I ain't playing Chapter 4 like this. No way. It's so laggy. I will play Chapter 4 soon, but clearly I cannot stream this because this is out. This is atrocious. I don't know why it's so bad, but this is nah. Heck nah. Even if you knock me down, as long as Chris, Rousey are here. Yeah, but the Shadow Crystal, I don't... Owie. Ooh. Circle. Chris, what are you doing? If you get it, you can play Chapter 4. Oh yeah, what? Taking a nap. Oh, is that what you get from beating the knight? Is the Shadow Crystal? Well, I don't... Yeah, I didn't know that. You spoiled it. How could you? Why'd you do this to me? Shrimp, how could you do this to me? How could you do this to me? This is outrageous. The surprise is no longer a surprise. Sobbing on my hands and knees right now. Come back, Chris. No! Don't you say that! Lancer must live! He's the bestest boy, and he must live. I will sob. I will sob. As long as Chris has got a hand to lift me up with. You're never gonna win. You hear me? He will dig more holes. No, he will dig more holes. Silence you. Silence you in your blasphemy. Your blasphemous ways. Oh my gosh. I almost got hit there. Shrimp, this is literally so stupid. I can't believe you're making me play this. The last will be for his grave? Don't say that! No! He must go on. He must go on. You felt lightheaded. You felt a migraine coming on. Oh no. It's never stupid if it works. I'm not gonna count it. It's so slow. Like, most of the challenge is gone. Oh my goodness. Shoot, I don't have enough TP. That's unfortunate. But I don't even know if I'll save this run if I somehow beat it. If I somehow beat it with this much lag, I'm not gonna count it as a victory, bro. It's outrageous. So give up. Please do with yeah, I will do a different save. Because I want to beat it without the lag, preferably. That would be preferred. I got pretty far into the battle, so I think I could do it if I give it enough tries. It's just like, oh, well, there goes Rousey. Oh gosh, right, they come at you now. Oh my god. I somehow dodged them all. That was wild. Yeah. And I want you to play chapter. I will play chapter 4. He lasted for so long. Yeah, he did last for a good while. Let's shoot. I could just tack with Chris on this round, I guess. Rousey became a pile of fluff. That poor pile of fluff. Susie, use Rude Buster. I forgot how... Well, that was very delayed, so that didn't do a lot of... Whoops! You know you can't win, so give up! What are we doing here? Right, we're doing this. I hate this. This... Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh! Oh! No! Chris! Chris, how could you do this to me? Oh, wait, what? Oh gosh, that's new. Oh, he's breaking this poor box to absolute smithereens. Oh no. Oh gosh. Oh. Oh my gosh, I lasted that. I wasn't sure if I was going to last that bit. Your vision narrows. The world revolves around you. I think this is as far as I made it regularly. I don't think I made it past this last time. Let's get Chris up. I think I have... Oh no, I used all my revivements. Okay, he's got -80. Use a spin cake. Yeah. Spin cake. Rousey's still dead. Yeah, you just take one for the team, Rousey. You won't even say a thing, huh? Yeah, I definitely didn't. Oh gosh. Oh, well, bye, Chris. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. We're not doing so hot on this one. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, shrimp. Uh-oh. Oh, we did it. Didn't make it. So I died about the same spot as I do normally. This is what I got to here. And it took longer and it was less fun this way. So Okay. Let's. Yeah. Quitting. I need to bring myself back. My poor self back from the void in which I banished ye. Boop. Give me a second. Gotta adjust. Okay. Turn on my. Hello? There we go. Okay. Oh, shoot. Sorry, Kat. I did not see you there. What can I play? I could try Cult of the Lamb. Cult of the Lamb, or what else do I got? Oh, I downloaded some of the other games from the Game Jam I haven't tried yet. I could try one of those. What do you think? I'm thinking Cult of the Lamb. I'm worried it's not going to run well either, though. That is a fear. We'll see. It's opening. My goodness. There it goes. My Windows capture. Or game capture, I guess. Is it showing up? Wait, what? Why is it not showing up? It is very slowly. Oh gosh. Can I just like not stream games? That'd be so sad. Maybe I should just go back to modeling. Dang. This is disappointing. Bam, bam. Eh, well, I don't really feel like going back to modeling, and clearly I'm not going to be able to stream and play these games, so I'll probably just call it for now. Call it call it for the evening. So thank you for everyone who came and watched me model and then absolutely fool around trying to play Deltarune and failing. Same with Cult of the Lamb. It's clearly not working right now. Just a boring gray screen. So I shall bid you all adieu. Have a good one, everybody. Bye 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 bye. Yeah, we can VC if you want, but I'm done streaming for now.